Hi guys, this is Archie Luxury and welcome to the Archie Luxury live stream. How are you guys going today? How are you going today? Guys, I want to run the intro and let's start the show. Let's run the intro, guys. Let's run the intro now. Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury and welcome to the stream. Luxy, you're joining us today. I didn't think you were coming on.
Of course, I'm here every day.
No worries.
How are
Hey
you?
man. Hey, I'm pretty good. What's going
If you want,
on?
I can leave. I could leave if you want.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
How's it
What's
going?
going on? Talk to me. What's happening?
Same old, same old.
Same old, same, same.
Same, but different.
Mm.
Can you turn on the super chat, please?
Yes, sir. Super chat's activated now.
Oh shit.
I was watching, actually, I'll tell you something. It's I was watching, this is not, I don't know. Who we got here? We got someone else who's just jumped on the stream.
This is in the house.
This, yes.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey.
Just came to support.
Hey,
Welcome.
thank you so much. How's things going, Dis?
Well, actually, it's been going better. I'm feeling better.
Yeah.
My condition is easing, so
That's good.
I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. I have a new medication that is helping me immensely.
Good.
Okay.
Yes.
Is the medicine working? I mean, is it like a new something you haven't taken before?
Yeah, it's something I haven't taken before, but it makes me very, very tired. That's like the only problem.
Okay.
I
Okay.
see.
What are you drinking? Whiskey?
No, coffee. I can't drink alcohol because I'm
Yeah.
bipolar.
Medication.
So
Medication.
yeah, medication. Yeah.
Nice. That's good to hear that you're getting better. I hope.
Thank you, Lux. I appreciate it, and thank you again for helping me with the cap situation.
Oh, that's okay. What did you think? Is the quality okay? Is it good quality or?
It's top notch, actually. Let me grab it. Let me grab it. It's top notch, really.
Oh shit! Look at that! Look at the flag on the back.
You did a
Yeah.
great job, Lux. People are saying you're doing good work.
So that's embroidered, right, on the back,
Yes, it's embroidered.
like
Like,
sewn in.
no, listen, Lux. Really, I'm not sucking up to you, but this is like super, super high quality. I'm not kidding. This is wow.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted the best
You
quality.
feel the flag. You feel the flag.
JCB has just joined the stream. How are you, JCB?
Good.
JCB.
Boys, what's
Hello.
happening? Yes, Arch, Luxy,
Hey,
evening.
We're trying to
cheers.
make Archie Luxury great again.
Make
Yeah.
Archie great
JCB,
again.
how is the car
Yes.
situation going? Fill us in. What's happening?
The car situation has stalled. It's stalled. I'm gonna just take stock. Just reassess things given the latest, shit going down with interest rates and all that sort of stuff. So just chilling. Yeah, go on.
I was going to say I had a few little suggestions for you.
Oh yeah, tell me what do you got? What do you got? Let's talk about them anyway. We'll talk about them. Happy to hear them for sure.
What was your budget before?
I was in the sort of 50 to 60 range, but I think I'll be realistically probably in the 40 range, something like that.
Mazda
Okay.
3.
Yeah, I've got a Mazda 6.
He wants to get a German car. He wants German quality, don't you?
Yeah, 40K just
What-
ain't gonna cut it. It's just not
What
gonna
is
cut
the
it. That's
cheapest? Sorry for interrupting. What is the cheapest German brand available?
Skoda?
Skoda.
Or is that
yeah.
not?
Well,
is that
VW.
Is
No,
Skoda?
it's Czech.
Is Skoda
No,
Czech?
it's Czech.
Yeah.
Yeah. VW. You want to get like a Golf R or GTR or something like that.
I
GTR.
actually, JCB, I saw a video. I watched the Car Wizard. You know the car. That's Hoovies.
No, I haven't seen that guy. I haven't seen
The Car Wizard. The Car
No,
Wizard. You know the Car Wizard.
The
Come
Wizard?
on.
No, I'll check him
car
out. No,
with-
I haven't seen him. I'll check him out.
Because he reckons some of the Audis, the 2-liter engine, after about 130, he's got a car in the shop.
Yeah.
It has a problem with its timing chain, and it
Yeah.
can destroy the whole engine. I mean, how long are these
Yeah.
fucking cars made to last? They're not long, really, are they?
Yeah, I know. That's right. The modern cars, they're not made that well. But I mean, look, the
They're
Germans,
garbage.
but they don't really put out rubbish product, right? They generally put out good product. I think there's some that you just might get unlucky with, like that 2-liter engine, or there's certain models that you want to avoid. But what about the Audi? What about the Audi, the A6 with the 3-liter turbo diesel engine? That's a pretty cool car, isn't it?
Diesel's dying, but people don't want diesel.
Okay.
I don't know. Diesel's kind of on the stink, isn't it?
All right. How old? What's the oldest car that you would buy? Like going back, like what's the oldest?
Okay,
Would you
let
buy
me tell you the old.
2013, 2010?
I bought a Alfa Romeo that was 5 years old at the time, and never ever buy a cheap Alfa Romeo. Okay, do you understand that?
Yeah, but that's an Alfa Romeo though, man. Come on. Going into it that it's going to be a bit of an issue, right?
How about a Chinese car? Do you not want to go to the Chinese route?
Oh my God! What the hell is this monstrosity you pulled up here?
This
Lux?
is great,
What the
great wall motors.
Oh,
Great
no.
Wall. They
Wall of
sell
China.
in Australia.
And this
Look,
is like a Mini
yeah,
Cooper,
no.
but it's from China and it's all electric. And apparently
Okay.
these things have been blowing up. They've just
Yes.
been combusting for no
Spontaneous
reason.
combustion.
Because I tell you what worries me,
Yeah,
JCB.
Okay. Yeah,
these
mate.
electric cars, if they blow up, right,
Mm.
they create such heat and intensity, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't put them out, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
what
There was
the
a
fuck?
yeah.
What the
Well,
fuck do you do then if you've got if you're in an apartment building where you've parked your electric car and it catches fire? Isn't that kind of dangerous? No.
Nah, not dangerous at all.
I think that yeah. Look, I mean,
Well, you
every
think
car.
what? What the fuck? If you
Is
have
that the
intense heat,
yeah?
come
Have a
on.
look at the AMG GT1 Lux that caught fire. I saw that during the week. Did you see that one?
AMG
Yeah,
GT1.
yeah, fire.
Wow.
Yeah, have a look at this.
No, no.
Okay, it's not coming up. I've got
It's under images. Images.
I'm looking, and this is
yeah.
the images.
You got images. Okay. Sorry. AMG1, not GT1. AMG1. Yeah. Yeah. See that? Go down. There was a picture just there. Yeah, that one there. Look at that. So that's the most hyper Mercedes AMG that you can buy. That's the top of the top,
Yeah.
craziest one.
Yeah.
And it was on the back of a truck somewhere, and they reckon the battery just fucking caught spontaneously combusted. That's like a $5 million car just up in flames. Crazy.
Kaboom!
Boom. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm old school. I still like my naturally aspirated.
Hell
six
yeah, I'm
cylinders.
with you,
You know, that-
brother. I'm with you.
yeah.
Fuck
But-
these electric
but the-
cars.
Yeah, the problem is they're all going to get phased out, though. You know this, don't you?
No, they're not. No, they're not. If we, the people, demand engines,
Oh,
then we, the people, get what we want. But if we, the people, buy this shit, then we'll be forced into that.
yeah.
Think of it like this. If everyone decided, I don't want to buy an electric car, do you think they're going to continue making them? Of course they're not.
Wow.
Of course they're
Well,
not.
the
They're losing billions if they continue making them.
People are buying them, though. That's the problem.
That's that's the problem.
That's a slight
Yeah,
hole
that's
in
the
your
problem.
theory there, Luxy. Is that everyone?
No.
fucking
But my
buying the
theory
things,
is
yeah.
true. People buy them, and they'll take them. But if people didn't buy them, then the companies would have to change their mind.
Yeah. Well, people. You know what people are doing now? They're putting electric vehicle charging facilities like in their driveways and in their houses when they build new houses.
Mm-hmm.
They're building them so that they can have, like, in the driveway, there's a little electric charger that when you park your car in the driveway, you plug it in. Like, that's how it's becoming now. It's just electric is just the way of the future. That's just it, how it is, unfortunately.
But like I said before, in one of our previous heated discussions,
Can I show you some cars I found for you? I was hoping you'd be coming on today.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's have a look, and
Can I
I'll
show
pull
you?
up a few as well. Yeah. Let's
Okay,
do it.
so
super chat
I
and
actually-
join in.
I actually had a
Yes.
good think about this for you. Okay, I've had a good think about it because you know I'm trying to find for you. So let me tell you some parameters I put there. Okay, now look, we're not going to get an AMG. Okay, you understand this? We have
Yeah,
to
I
be
do.
realistic. Okay, let's be realistic. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I decided to do was I said to myself, what price point are we comfortable at? And the reality is look, the economy, you want something fun, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, correct?
Correct.
So
Exactly.
let's look at this. Okay, I'm going to bring this up on the screen. Please don't hose me down. Is that okay? Don't hose me down. I want to be serious, okay?
Let's see the car first, and then we'll decide
Hey.
whether we hose down.
Oh,
or not.
hose him down. Hose him
I'll
down.
just grab it.
Grab it.
Grab a coffee.
Grab some Calmx. This, hey,
So how-
traveling
how-
brother.
Huh?
Good.
Good. I can't talk with smoking.
What are you smoking?
Marlboro Gold, Marlboro Light.
Marlboro
Okay.
Gold. That's funny.
You know, I've
There you
never
go.
tried a cigarette ever in my life.
That's good, Lux. That's a good thing, mate. That's a very
And
good
in Arabic.
thing. Yep.
This is Arabic.
Oh yeah. How much?
They
Can
don't
I
put
ask you?
pictures on
How much?
there.
Can I ask you this? How much does a packet of cigarettes cost? How much did that cost in your neck of the woods?
I need to convert it to Aussie dollars.
Yeah, convert it to Aussie. What do you got?
It's 13 Aussie dollars.
Oh shit, 13 Aussie dollars. A pack of Marlboro 20s here would cost you about 45 to $50 Aussie over here. That's how ridiculous it's got.
Whoa!
We have Roland, isn't
Hey,
there?
Roland.
Hey, what's up, guys? You want to see
Hey, Roland.
how you live at the riverside of Bangkok?
Sure.
Oh yeah, nice.
Look at that.
That's cool.
Oh, I see your tub. I see the tub is
Cheers,
filled,
guys.
ready for some fun.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. What part of the river are we able to say that?
Yeah, that's fine. It's very close to the royal palace in Batarun.
Very nice. Very nice. It's hot
Yeah.
today, right?
It's super hot. Yeah, it's crazy.
Hot, hot, hot. Where's all the ladies?
Yeah, they're inside. I don't think they want to say hi.
Good idea. What are you drinking?
The #1 Thai beer.
Singer.
Yeah, nice.
What are you guys drinking?
I'm
I'm
drinking
drinking.
water.
Oh shit!
Very nice.
What's this? Whiskey?
It's
Singleton.
luscious nectar. Luscious nectar. That's what it is. Look at that. Luscious nectar, 12 years old, Singleton. Pretty cheap, but good value if you're into it.
But it's pretty funny. You see all of these tour companies come by in the big boats, and like a lot of
Yeah.
people are waving, like, "Oh, look at this guy in his bathtub."
Those
When
are the
I was
boats
in,
with the
oh.
restaurants, right?
Sorry.
Are those the boats with the restaurants on them?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I went on. I was just going to say, when I was in Bangkok, I went on a boat with a restaurant, so I would have gone past there where you are now, Roland. Yeah.
I think
Hey,
so.
Roland Travel Channel. This is fantastic. Whereabouts are you, man?
At the riverside of Bangkok right now.
This is near the Oriental, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty close. Do you know the Royal Palace?
Yes.
Yeah, it's very close to the Royal Palace.
Wow. I've been on you can take that boat, you take those little long boats, go for a
Yeah.
drive there.
Yeah, they come by all the time.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
our one.
Wow, that's fantastic. That looks so amazing because what's the time there? It's about 6 o'clock.
Yeah, about 6.
Wow.
The sun is about to set.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's so cool. Let me just bring up, I was going to show you a recommendation for you. Sorry about that. I just had a good friend I've been trying to talk to. He rang me always at the last inconvenient. Okay, here we go. This is for you. JCB, this is what I think you should buy. Have a look at this. So I've looked at what I said, okay,
Oh, yeah.
we want to get what
Ooh.
we're saying is, okay, I'll tell you what we're saying. Okay, we're saying, you know what? Let's get a 5-year-old Beamer, right? So from 2018 to 2019, that's kind of, so this is, funnily enough, that's the F30, but they got the new motor. So that's because they used to use an N20. This here uses the same engine that I got. That's the B48, which is apparently a lot better. Okay, but
Yep.
let's have a look here. So you get them from mid 30s.
Shit.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Look, it's mid 30s.
Yep.
Okay, the mileage is
Yep.
a bit high, but there's
Yep.
actually some here, like 60,000, 40 grand for a 60,000 Ks. Look at that. That's a beautiful
Yeah, that's not bad, actually.
car to have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
being, look, this here would give you, it'd have to give you 3 years of use, wouldn't it, or not?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, 5. You
What do you
get
think?
5 years out of that.
3 or 4
No problem.
years of use. Wouldn't you get 3 or 4 years out of it?
Yeah, I think so.
You know what I mean? It's a beautiful That's what I'd be looking at. Does that make sense? That's what I'm thinking for you. Now there's
Yeah,
a
it
few
makes
more,
perfect sense.
right? So you just
Cool
have
car.
so
So
you could
what's that?
haggle
The
a bit too. This is from
330i.
you wanna
That's 330i.
yeah. That's a 4-cylinder tip.
4-cylinder. Yeah. Pop.
But 40
What's
grand,
the
you want to get a kilometer one, right?
63,000 Ks? That's about right. I wouldn't get it more than about 65,000 Ks. I
Yeah.
reckon that's where I'd be at. Yeah. That's pretty cool. What's the
Here's a
what's the power output of
private
these
sale
things?
42. You could talk him down a 50.
Yeah. Can you click on it and go to the
190
specs? Go.
kilowatt.
Oh, 190 kilowatt. Geez,
Yeah, sure.
That's pretty good. So let's click.
Yeah.
Let's see the spec sheet. I'll have a look at the
That's
engine, the
ball
output.
breaking.
What it's putting out.
It's ball breaking. You understand? Look at
Yeah,
this
yeah. So
inside
that's the
here.
engine
Ball
you've got in
breaking.
your car, yeah.
For a 4. Yeah. So
Yeah,
all
I
I'm
mean,
saying is
that's
it's a
that's
nice
cool
looking
car.
motor car, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I like it. Good choice,
You
man.
know.
Very nice.
Super chat.
And I mean, for that super chat, we got Patel Philippe. Here we go. Patel Philippe, $7. Is the Paddock 5231 the ultimate world time, or would you recommend another piece for a Tattersall Heritage member? I reckon
Can we,
the 5.
Can we
I
pull
like
that
the
one
5
up?
ones.
5231.
Sure. So that's the current model. That's the current model. Khaleesi dial. I'm bringing it up.
Khaleesi.
Bringing it up.
Okay.
I'm bringing it up. It's okay. I'm getting it coming up now. It's the Jamie Opulence one. Okay, I'll show you now. There we go, guys.
Ooh,
Look
yeah.
at that. White gold or yellow gold.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Whoops. Lux has got it too. There we go. Lux has got it. We use Lux's image. What do you reckon?
Yeah, that's Australia, right?
What's not to love? That's a yeah. I think you guys are talking about Grail watches today, and that would definitely be in the Grail watch category for a lot of people.
Hell yeah.
Super Grail. And Angelic Slayer says, if you buy a 3D printer at the same time, you could make your own plastic parts for that BMW.
No, you know what? That could be an amazing business. That could be an amazing side hustle,
That's true.
Archie.
Yeah, very true.
You could print shit and sell it.
Angelic, you nailed it there, mate. That's so funny. Yeah, 100%.
We should get the domain name right now. Can we get the domain name right now?
You could fit one in the boot, a 3D printer, so that when you're on the road and something fucks up, you can just
fuck yeah,
print it out. There you go.
Oh, and Bill Helm says older Beamers risking expensive repairs. Yeah, you only live once, Bill. I mean, JCB, you know what the problem is? JCB, I think realistically, you can't buy... If you buy a 5-year-old Beamer with logbooks and that, how bad could it be?
That's what I'm saying.
Out of all the cars you're going to buy...
Yeah.
What's the sweet spot? Like out of all the cars, like I wouldn't buy a Maserati. You wouldn't buy a Maserati, would you? You know, 5-year-old Maserati without.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. I was getting at before. Like the Germans, they don't really put out shit product. You know what I mean? They don't.
No.
They put out stuff that's generally pretty good, and you'll get 10 years out of it. No problem.
Yes, this.
Yeah.
You say, oh no, it wasn't disc. It was Roland. No, it was me. I was just gonna say how funny that is that you say that, Archie, because didn't you used to say you must be crazy to buy a 5-year-old Beamer, a car with over 60 or 100 kilometers on it, like a plastic bullshit.
Look, I think
and now you're saying How bad
I
can it
think-
be? 5-year-old car.
I think if it's looked after and it's got low Ks,
Yeah.
you buy one with under 60 or 60,000 Ks max. I don't think it'd be. It'd go to 100. It will go to 100. What do you think?
I agree with you.
I mean,
Yeah, and you
And-
already like somebody else already took the depreciation for you.
yeah, I think I'll be honest with you. Look, if you read too many internet articles, whatever you buy is going to be doomed. Everything's fucked. You know what I mean? JCV. When are you going to? It's
100%.
life.
Yeah, that's right.
Life is a one-course race, one-lap race. Okay, we don't get second goes at this shit. What do you want? Okay,
Yeah, that's it.
and
Well, you know me. You know I've got in my dad's garage. Those cars are 40 years old, 30 years old. 20 years old, and yeah, they're running fine. You got to replace some parts here and there, but it's not like they fucking blow up and you got a useless car. And with those cars, the repair bills, they're not too bad. They're not great.
what
You're
about
not like
the other
you're not
option is,
replacing
would you get a
engines and shit.
classic Benz? Would you get a classic Benz as a toy? Maybe that could be the sweet spot. Like
Yeah,
you keep
that's
your
I've-
Mazda and get a
That's what
toy.
That's what I've actually been thinking.
You know what
about,
I'd get
yeah.
as a toy? Can I tell you what I'd get as a toy, JCV, for you?
Tell me, what would you get?
No, seriously.
Seriously.
Okay, let's look at it. You know what I think could be a
Super chat.
MX-5 NC,
Ooh.
$8. Archie, my mate's X5 needs a new rear diff just out of warranty. 6,000.
Yeah, look, I mean,
Now the
you're
thing
always
is,
going to hear horror stories like that, though.
MX-5 MC.
Everyone knows a mate who's got a fucking mate who's.
what did
engine
he
blew
drive
up.
it like? And the other thing is,
No.
BMW is actually pretty good. If you go to BMW, say, look, it's just out. Can you do something for me? They might even do something for you.
Hmm.
Oh shit!
Doubtful,
Look at all the
but-
people on that boat. There's
Jesus
hundreds
Christ.
of them.
What is
Make
that?
sure it doesn't sink. Those are the boats on the restaurant on the boat. Roland is muted, by the way.
Yeah, that was a restaurant boat.
You know what I was thinking, JCB could be a perfect car for you? Let me tell you this, okay? You know they're getting rid of roadsters, don't you?
Who's getting rid of roadsters?
Mercedes doesn't sell the SLK anymore.
Okay, the SLK. Yeah, they sell the
BMW.
SL though.
BMW's dropping the Z4 soon.
Okay, yeah.
Why don't you
yeah.
get a Z4 or an SLK? Wouldn't that be a
Mm.
fucking nice car to have? A nice modern, last of the last. Wouldn't that just be a nice one to add to the stable? Just as you don't use it as a daily, it's your weekend driver. You know what I'm saying? As a weekend.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
No? Yeah. Okay, SLKs, I always just think of them as chicks' cars, to be honest.
They're
I
fucking
just
they're expensive. They're not.
Yeah,
they're
I
not.
know.
I think they're amazing. I loved them as soon as I saw them. I loved them. I was in love.
Yeah. No, maybe the latest ones, the latest model one, like that shape, that one.
Fella
is
says
alright,
if you can't afford a recent high-end BMW, then
chat.
you're a Lexus buyer.
yeah.
SD43, but Lexus is boring. I'll tell you what's wrong with Lexus in a minute. SD43, £2. Roland keeps this
Oh,
stream afloat.
nice.
Talk to him. Yes, sorry, I will need to talk to Roland.
let's
Do you have
Roland.
a car in Thailand?
No, I don't own a car.
Okay.
What about a motorbike?
No motorbike either. I mean, you can just
You're
take
living-
taxi
Chauffeur?
everywhere, right?
Chauffeur?
Did you bring the sub
Sorry?
back with you to Thailand? Remember we had this conversation. I remember you had a sub that was in the Netherlands. Did you bring it with you?
Well, actually, my friend from the Netherlands is gonna take it with him in just a month.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll have it with me again in a month.
So
Hey
who's gonna-
Roland, do you actually have a travel channel?
I was was starting to think about doing that, like just before the pandemic, but yeah, then the pandemic hit, so I never really got around doing that.
Okay.
You should do it. You should do it.
Because I looked it up. I was looking up for Roland Travel Channel the other day just to see if you had some videos and stuff. I couldn't find anything, so I was just wondering whether you had one or not. But yeah, maybe you should do one. That'd be cool around Thailand and cruising around.
Yeah, it would be fun to do it for sure. Yeah, it's just more like with traveling in and out of Thailand can be a bit tough. If you have the right visa, it's quite easy. So I'm working on that.
Oh, Archie, I just uploaded a video onto my travel channel, and you might enjoy it. It's got some sexy girls on there.
Wow.
Why don't you pull it up, Lux, so we can have a look at the sexy girls? That might give some spice to the show.
These are sexy Russian ladies. Archie loves his Russian ladies. Oh, we got a super chat, by the way.
Super chat. Where have you been? Patel Philippe, $7. Were you happier when you bought your 5107 or when you got the bluesy you have now? Fella believes you have given up on paddock and joined the kiddie pool of Lilacs. Yeah, I was happier when I had the 5107, but that's because of the journey. I've just gone through a major robbery in that there. That's very hard to get reacquainted. That's the problem, Patel.
Yeah.
There's so many of these boats. It's
yes,
amazing.
look at that.
Yeah.
You know what, JCB? Why don't you get? What about a 2 Series? Would you ever get a 2 Series cabriolet?
Nah, no way. Nah, that's just a little toy car.
Okay. Now, what's these Russian girls? Show me these Russian girls here. What are they doing?
I see an elephant. I don't see any hot Russian chicks.
All right. 1 second. There's one Russian chick.
Okay.
There's another one.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Riding the elephants. Wouldn't you love to do that, Archie? Get on an elephant, just take him for a ride on the beach.
I don't really support people who do that as a business because the animals are put under such stress and pressure.
How do you know they're under stress?
I'm just telling you, it's.
I'm just.
They beat them and stuff, you know.
Yeah,
they mistreat them. It's not cool.
It's not cool. That's exactly right.
Yeah, there's a lot of pictures that show like before and after, like elephant, like a normal elephant, how their back looks like, and then
that's the ones with the the ones with the huge seats. You know that they have the big seats strapped to their backs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Have you ever been close to an elephant, Archie?
I like elephants, actually. I like elephants. Believe it or not, it's an animal I actually do like, but I don't think it's really nice what they do here. I don't think it's. I just can't see the tie-in is good. Okay.
The time that I got close to elephants, Luxy, was actually when I was cruising around Phuket on a motorbike with my missus, and we were just cruising around, and we came across these elephants just by the side of the road, and they were all chained up. And I was just thinking, what the hell? These big elephants just chained up. They couldn't even walk 3 meters around.
Yes.
It was quite distressing, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
We have a super chat.
Here we go. Patel Philippe, $7. Here we go. $7 from Patel Philippe. Profile of a buyer of these Pateks: 5712A, 5167R, 6119G, 5935A. I love it. He asked these 5712 buyer. 57. Okay, let's have a look here. These you gotta love him, don't you? You gotta love him.
Yeah.
So Paddock 5712. That's a bit of a douchey, bit of a look at me, look at me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look,
5167 5167R. I reckon it's a cool watch, but it's too. Look at me. It's a little bit look at me-ish. A
Isn't a bluesy a look at me
6119G.
watch?
That's actually fucking cool. That's
That's
just
watch.
a cool
Yeah,
guy.
that's very cool.
That's fucking cool. And 5935 What is that? Holy fuck! A world time chronograph. Absolutely cool. That is fucking cool. Now that is
But
cool.
if we're profiling people, I think that one is like a Saudi prince or something. This one, the one before is like a Wall Street
They're
sort
just
of
so
dude.
beautiful, isn't it? The 6119, I think,
And
just a elegant dress watch. 5167, bit douchey, and the 5712A, definitely douchey.
Yeah, I think the Aquanaut is the
Definitely.
one that Jamie had. Jamie had that Aquanaut before he got
Yes,
the world
he
time, I
did.
think.
He did. Very true.
yeah, what are your thoughts on the Aquanaut, guys? I just don't get it, to be honest. I
Look,
really don't
it was
get it.
cool when it wasn't cool. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense totally. Yeah.
When it wasn't cool, it was cool, but when it's cool, it's not cool.
I think it's really nice though. One of my friends has it, so he let me borrow it sometimes. It fits really, really nice on the wrist.
Yeah, I get that because they're really thin and small. They're small watches, so they wear really well. I get that, but I find them just boring, man. They're just like a three-hander.
I'm totally with you, JCB.
Yeah, I just look at them and I fall asleep. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you paying like $100,000 for this thing? That just that makes no
Yeah, okay, but
sense.
it's not really $100,000 watch though. Isn't it like 25K, 30K or something?
No, you got to be able to buy one though, Roland. I think on the grey market or the secondary, the price is it's way up there.
For sure.
But yeah, this watch is that's pretty cool. This came out just recently this year, I think. This one, didn't it? This salmon dial world time chronograph.
It's been out for a while, but it's
I think it came out. Wasn't it last year or this year?
Yeah, maybe the end of last year. Towards the end of last year, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that's mental. That's absolutely mental. That's such a crazy watch. So, Arch, I think today you were saying your Grail was a 5170 rose gold, something like maybe. You were saying any metal doesn't matter, 5170, and I've got to agree, man. That's such a man. I'm a chronograph guy, so I love that watch.
It normally comes in precious metals. Okay, it's in precious metals.
Yeah.
I got to be totally honest with you. I think the sweet spot is
I was gonna say that because I was just catching the replay before while I was just getting the dishes done. Wouldn't the Grail sort of be the 5370? I mean, we're talking Grails, right? Grails are just unobtainable.
I know. I like the fact that. Oh, what the hell is this? Where did you get that from, Lux?
Oh shit! Sorry, there's the wrong thing.
That's okay. I think the 5170. I like it. Just a chronograph. It's just a manual one. Just simple. You know what I mean? I just like that. Just simple.
Yeah.
JCB. Do you ever worry that you could be unemployed one day? Just wanted to ask you that.
No, not really. Not really. I don't worry about that. I'm lucky. No. I'm lucky enough to be. I have skills in two areas. One's law, and one is my previous career, which I could sort of go back to if law sort of fell over. So I'm okay. I'm alright.
Uber driving. Uber driving.
Yeah. No, I'm just more worried about. You know what I'm really more worried about is just getting burnt out. Like just working like a dog and just than just hating life. That's more what I'm worried about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's easy to like you get into your career, right, and you get into a groove, and you're like everything's comfortable, you're earning good money, and everything's cool. But then you wake up one day in 15 years, and you're like, what the fuck? Where did 15 years go? Like, what happened to my life? What happened to sitting in the park and listening to music and shit like that? Like, just enjoying your life. That's what I worry about more. Just letting life slip you by. That's my main concern. It's more a philosophical sort of point, I guess. It's about what's the meaning of life, right? What are you doing with your life? Is it
Super chat.
do you just work for money, or do you enjoy your life? What's the balance?
Enjoy
Where's the balance?
life. Enjoy life.
I think that's what we all need to ask ourselves, I think.
Super chat.
Yes. Patel Philippe, $7. Archie, to commemorate his acceptance to the Brisbane club, fella has purchased a paddock 5720/1G. Please give us thoughts and congratulate his acceptance. Those clubs are a bit douchey. You know that? I gotta tell you something. Many years ago, my dad worked in a corporate banking job, and he had to join a club, and he ended up joining the Cricketers Club because the Brisbane Club and Tattersalls, they're so fucking douchey. They're so douchey. They're just douchey. These kind I'll be honest with you, Patel, Philip. I'll be honest with you. They're fucking douchey. Those clubs are douchey. Like they were cool. They were cool in the 80s. Like, they've been so many years they are not cool. I will join any club that won't have me as a member. These elitist men's clubs. Holy fuck! I don't know.
The best club of them all is the Archie Luxury Club.
Yeah, I kind of look at these things. They're very douchey, aren't they?
I think, you know what, I went to one in Melbourne a little while ago. A guy who I met invited me to be his guest at a club in Melbourne, and I went in there, and it was really mixed feelings. On one hand, I thought this is really fucking douchey, but on the other hand, I thought, hang on, it's a bit of an old school sort of thing. It's like, there's drinks everywhere. You can smoke cigars in there. It's like there's something sort of cool about it.
But I mean, they didn't let colored people in the past. If you were Jewish, they wouldn't let you in.
Yeah.
I'm from European background.
All that. Yeah.
Right? They didn't let Europeans in. You had to be Anglo-Saxon wasps. I'm not a fucking wasp. I'm not a fucking wasp. You understand?
That's why I loved going in there. I was like I was proud, mate, walking in there, drinking their wine. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was awesome. But I wouldn't.
You know what I mean?
Is. It's pretty. Yeah, it's douchey.
Like, it's kind of
it's kind of weird. I met this guy, and I won't give him too many details, but he invited me up there as his guest, and I think it was sort of like a bit of a ruse. Like, he wanted to get me to join this club of his where he gets all these mates together, and they just sort of it's sort of like a networking type of club. It was. I mean, it was cool, but it was just really weird at the same time. I was like, I'm not gonna.
Society.
Yeah, secret society shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I didn't go to any more meetings after that one.
Yeah, like I don't know. I mean, look, they say it's good for networking, but you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck me dead.
I don't. Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, I'm so busy. I don't need to fucking network. I need more people out of my fucking network than I need in my network at the moment. You know what I mean? So yeah. But getting back to your question about being unemployed, I don't know. No, I mean, look, I get. There's times where I can get people. The times are uncertain, right? So it's a thing. I get it. I'm just lucky at the moment that I don't.
Here's one for you: the Australian Club. The average age is 45 and about 100 new members join each year. Membership costs $1,200 a year and is restricted to old boys and girls of private schools and university graduates, although allowance is made for those with other suitable qualifications, such as chartered accountants who are not who may not be university graduates. You know
We have a
what?
super
Yeah.
I got to be totally fucking honest with you, Philly. What a fucking, I don't know. I'm not trying to put fella down, but fuck, that's a douchey. So I can't stand it anymore. I come on the stream 7 days a week. Fucking douchebag club. It's fucking douchebag. Fucking douchebag. Fucking douchebag. Fucking douchebag club. That's all I can
Super
say.
chat. Super chat.
Fucking douchebag club. I'm sorry, JCB. I just can't handle it anymore. Okay.
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. I feel you.
MX5 NC $3. Archie, tell us about the Ghostbusters Club. When I was in primary school, all the cool kids formed this club called the Ghostbusters Club. I was never invited in.
So what was this club about?
It was just a grade 7 club in school.
But Arch, is that why you only gave fella 5 minutes outside because he's such a douchebag?
Look, he's a nice enough guy. I just wasn't in a good mood that day. You know what I mean?
That I get you. Which watch are you taking to Singapore?
I was going to take the bluesy sub.
Are you gonna recreate the video in the pool?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see how we go. We'll see.
Come on, why not? That's your best video.
See how we go. Yeah.
Are you gonna go to the casino? Put it all on red or black?
I'm not a big casino person.
Try it. Double your money. Double or quits.
Yeah, what kind of content are you gonna make in Singapore?
I haven't decided yet. I just gotta see how they go.
But honestly, is it just gonna be a trip with you and Dave, or is it gonna be a trip where you're gonna make content as well?
Not sure. Haven't decided yet. I gotta try and I haven't mentally psyched up that I'm going on the plane yet.
Okay, but isn't it in a few days?
So?
Like it's in a few days.
Yep, 31st. I'm going on Wednesday. That's right.
It's not long. Not a long time.
Roland, what's your Grail watch?
Yeah, that's stuff. I think the one watch that I want to get is the two-tone Sky Dweller with champagne dial.
Okay. That's what you want to get. What about like something that you can't really get, like a Grail, like something that's like? What do you dream about?
Yeah.
What keeps you awake at night?
Yeah, I would say maybe the World Time.
World Time. Nice. What about you, Luxy?
I think I've said it before. The Bethune DB28.
Oh, the DB28. Yep. And this?
I guess it will be the 5513.
5513. That's a sub vintage. Is a no date sub?
Yeah, it's no date.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I say something controversial, at least to Arch as well? I think, because I'm a bit younger, right? I think the 5711 is also a great watch for somebody my age. Like, if you get a lot of money and you're young, I feel like that's a watch that a lot of people like to get.
I got to be honest with you. I think a Rolex would be better because it's so much like you got a sub that's coming to you. These Pateks are not as robust as a Rolex. A Rolex you can fucking wear every day. It's like a Mercedes-Benz of watches. You can take it anywhere. It's just so usable. And I gotta say, realistically, man, don't ever underestimate Rolex. I really love Rolex. I mean, I love Paddock, but I think how many fucking dress watches do you need? I don't even wear a fucking tie these days. You know what? You know
You
what
only
I
wear a
mean?
cardigan.
I wear a cardigan. Yes.
What the hell is this?
This is
12 complications.
This is fucking big money. It's Hong Kong dollars, so divide it by about 5 or something, isn't it?
35 million HKD or 32 mil.
Still expensive.
6.2 million Aussie.
Fuck. You know what,
Archie,
JCP?
you should make
sorry.
some videos in Singapore with one of these watch stores that have like millions and millions in watches in the display.
Yeah, they're very. It's hard to get permission, and you know, I will film
just from
outside.
outside.
Yeah,
Like you did it in Hong Kong, right? Like many times that you just film from outside.
I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. Okay? I will do that. Okay, definitely. We'll do that.
Mate, that thing is mental. What is that thing? Celestial sky moon, perpetual calendar, chronograph, fucking chiming.
Fuck, look at the box.
It's like it's the whole thing. Oh my god. What they say, Patek is king. That's what they say.
But I mean, could you imagine the service costs on this thing? It'd fucking kill you.
Well, if you can afford it, then you really don't give a fuck about the service costs, right? You don't really give a fuck.
True point.
Yeah. Diz, tell us about the sub. I haven't spoken to you since I haven't seen you, but I've seen on a few replays you picked up a sub, man. How cool is that?
I was gifted the sub by a crazy friend I have who is a crypto millionaire. So he bought it for his wife. He didn't want it, so he said, "Okay, I'll just give it to Amir. Amir is this." So,
yeah, that's amazing, man. Well, congrats. Well,
thanks so much. Yeah, it's crazy like shit, man. Like, I still can't fathom it. I still can't understand that I have it. It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Has it left your wrist yet? Have you just been wearing it non-stop?
Actually, it has. I don't know what to tell you. I'm thinking of giving it back, but I probably won't. But he won't take it. Anyway. You know.
Yeah, this. What do you like more, pre-ceramic or ceramic? Now that you have ceramic.
I like pre-ceramic, but the ceramic feels just like luxury, while the pre-ceramic feels like a Seiko. You know.
Yeah, makes sense.
Jeez, what's this one, Luxy? What's going on here? That's a 6-minute repeater, perpetual calendar, retrograde date, moon phase, and leap year. Okay, far out. Was this in the recent Hong Kong auction? Is this what we're looking at?
Yes.
Oh shit! You can't hear me. I thought you could hear me.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is a Christie's auction that was just happened in Hong Kong.
Yeah, right. Wow. Yeah, so this is the Grail Watch discussion sort of stuff. There's an interesting point though. Is a Grail Watch like this is stuff that we just can't get, right? Like we know that we will just never ever get it. But I think a Grail Watch to me, it sort of feels like there's some sort of level of you might be able to get it at some point, like a 5170, for example. I feel like maybe one day I'd be able to get one if I really wanted to.
Your dream watch, right? Yeah. Dreams can come true.
But this stuff can't come true.
Like, for a watch is totally different than $1 million for a watch.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah. So I reckon the point is that there's different levels of grails even. Just the idea of one grail. There's not one grail. There's levels to grails. There's attainable grails, and then there's just stuff that's just unobtainable.
Holy grail.
Yeah, holy grail. But I feel like there's I don't have a grail watch. I've got like a whole shopping list of shit that I want to get. But
it just depends on the level that you're at in terms of financials. Like Jamie very early on in his career already bought a World Time, so maybe for him a grill watch is $1 million watch. But for most people, his World Time would be like a grill.
Yep. Well, it's all relative to your own situation. Everyone's got their own sort of ideas, and it comes down, let's face it, to what you can afford, right? That's really the driver. So yeah, what the hell is this, Lux?
Yeah, I have a really good question for everybody on this panel.
Yeah.
Like, how
Yes,
much
sir.
of your net worth would you allocate to watches? Like, what percentage?
You know what I think is a good idea? I think realistically, let me say this to you, okay? I reckon about 100,000 Aussie is about the most you'd really want to put into watches for a middle class person. Okay? I don't think you'd want to have more. What do you think, JCB?
Yeah, I reckon that's probably about right. Yeah, for just an average punter, like a middle class person.
That's not average. Let's be honest, that's a bit facetious.
Well, yeah, okay, it's not average. Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say like probably roughly Roland, I would put aside about 10% roughly.
Let's just come back to that. Let's come back to that.
That's what I
Patel Philippe, $14. Archie, to commemorate 10 years since he won the Queensland Horse Jumping Championship. Ella is considering a paddock 50-80 salmon and steel. T. Mosso says it's the pinnacle of Patek. What's a 50-70? Let me just add this up for 1 minute, Lux.
50-80.
50-80. Sorry, let's have a look. What the fuck is I don't even know what a 50-80 is. Oh, yes, it's a Neptune. Sorry, Neptune. Good. I actually don't mind this watch, believe it or not. I think they've got huge potential because they were a steel. They were kind of Patek's answer to a Santos or a Panther. Jesus. They're very dated. They're dated, but you know what? They got the same fucking movement as a 5711 in them. Okay, so they're not that bad. Okay, they were steel. They look dated now, but they're not actually that terrible. Now let's get back to Luxie's. We were saying about what sort of wealth, Roland, you should have in watches. You know what I think the answer is there? We'll just take that down so we can have a look at these. I honestly think you'd want about, I reckon 100,000 for an middle class. Okay, when I say middle class, let's just put a few provisos here. What do you want in life? Hopefully you'd want a house. Don't you agree, JCB? You want a fucking house, yes or no?
100%, yep.
You want a sort of a decent car?
Yep. Probably two. Right. You gotta have one for the missus, one for you. Well, so you gotta have two.
Okay, two, right?
Yep.
And I think what you really want to do is you want to have a few overseas trips you've done, right? And I think probably 100,000 Aussie. That's 70 US. 70 US. What do you think there? Is that about, what do you think? I think somewhere between 50 and 75 US is about what a serious collector should have there. Now, you've got the JJs in the world. You've got the Patel Philippe's who are just, they're Lamborghini drivers, okay? But
yeah. But Arch, that's I think that's a bit difficult though to say, because that's kind of like you put like a dollar amount to it. What about the percentage of your net?
No, but you asked. That's right. You asked.
Because but Arch, if you look at, for example, you and even Marcelo, at least if Marcelo wasn't lying though, like you guys used to put most of your net worth into watches, right?
Yeah, then the burglars came and took the fucking lot. The burglars
I would
came.
say,
so
I would say maximum 5%. I wouldn't go over 5%.
Yeah, that Lux, I was just gonna say.
Huge.
Yeah, that's what I figured it out. I just did the numbers in my head with my paychecks and stuff, and what I do, I put 5% into my watch fund. Yeah, so 5 is what I do.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so do you want to hear my percentage or you don't want to hear it?
Yeah,
that's the boat from the peninsula, by the way, if you want to see.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I love that boat. I've been on there.
Oh, was that a girl's bikini that we saw there, Roland?
It could be.
No, it was his. That was Roland's bikini. It's not a girl. That was his.
It was a mankini. It was Roland's mankini.
So,
sure.
What about you, Roland? Asset. What's your number?
Total
Roland?
asset.
What do you do?
Okay, sorry.
For me,
Yeah, what do you do? What's your number?
Yeah, almost nothing. I had my 16610 since I was 18 when I first got some good money, and ever since I never really bought a good watch.
16610's a good watch.
Roland, for me, do you want to hear a percentage? So my total assets. So this is assets where I may have debt on them. I got 5% in watches, but if you look at net assets, meaning if you've got an asset, you take off the loans, I actually have about 7%. 7% in watches. Okay, 5% and 7%. There you go. How's that? Okay.
Everyday millionaire.
So, well, the thing is, those are things that my wife owns with me. They're not just me. It's my when you consider your net worth, is that you or you and your wife, JCB? What do you think? It's you and your wife. Because if my wife divorced me, she would get 60 plus %. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you figure it out as a couple, I guess. Yeah. But
if you was to get
my
a
wife, she
wife,
owns fuck all compared to me. So I just really, in my head, I'm just thinking about how much do I put away from my paycheck towards watches, and it's roughly 5%.
Oh, you put 5% away every week, every fortnight,
every month. Yeah, about that. Yeah, every month.
How much do you put?
That's what I can afford after paying all the bills and after all the fucking school fees and that shit.
Oh fuck! You go to private school, don't they? See, I don't do private school.
Yeah. So it's probably going to be less in the future.
Do you know what the cost of going to Geelong Grammar is, by the way, JCB?
I don't know, like 25 grand a year or something.
47.
What? No way! Oh man, that's ridiculous.
That's the most
we're not at that. We're not at that. We're not playing in that playground. Isn't that where Prince Charles went? Prince Charles went to Geelong Grammar. Yeah, for a year. Yeah. Oh, King Charles. Sorry, the King. King. Sorry, sir, Your Majesty. Oh. What do we got here, Luxy? Fly back. What's this? An RM11, maybe something like that.
What's he doing? What are you doing, Luxy? Bring it up, Luxy. Luxy.
Where do you see an RM11?
Sorry. I thought you were seeing. Sorry. I had one before. I had my YouTube was running a bit slow.
You know, JCB.
Yeah.
They didn't let people like my grandfather into these private clubs. You know, my grandfather was just a fucking factory worker, or he worked in a Morris woolen mill or on the railways. You know, I mean, they wouldn't let people like him in. So why would your father's a doctor in that, but I mean, if you go back further enough, I'm sure you got some people who weren't as successful. I mean.
Oh yeah, our family.
We were
indentured labourers under the British, mate. Like we weren't. We didn't come from anything.
We weren't let into private clubs. We weren't going to private clubs. You know what I mean? So I don't know whether I'd really want to join one. Would you?
No, not really, not at all. No.
Archie.
I gotta be honest. I also have no desire to have a fancy credit card either. I'd rather. One of the best moments was when I paid the fucking thing off.
I was gonna say that's after you fucking had the Amex that you ran up.
Yeah, you ran it up. Fuck me, Dad. I don't ever want that again. You know what I mean? Visa. Why won't Visa or MasterCard be enough for you? Can I ask you that?
Yeah, no, I've just got a MasterCard. That's it, mate. I pay it off every
American
month.
Express can be really good. If you have a lot of business expenses, the points on American Express can be really, really good.
Okay,
True.
yeah.
It can also get you into big trouble if you're not careful, but that's okay. It's okay. You know, I don't like these cards with no limit. You know, I don't need that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want to buy a helicopter?
What?
No, I don't want to buy a helicopter.
No.
Private jet?
No, don't need that shit.
Why not? You can fly shit in places.
I got to be honest with you. I think the secret to happiness is just having enough and knowing when you can when you can be content. You know
Yeah,
what
the
I
problem
mean?
with the problem with the
Archie
problem with
luxury, or
yeah, that's the thing. I was going to say the problem with the watch hobby, and I think Roland, you're about to hit on it, is that you're just never content with watches. Like that's why we're fucked up. Like you can have the best collection in the world and still want more. You know, like.
Can I bring some nostalgia onto the screen?
Sure.
Yes.
Do you guys
sure.
remember Archie Luxury, the racehorse?
Yes.
It
Has he
came
been
in
put
first
down
in
yet?
2018.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you ever get in touch with the owners of that horse, Archie? Did they ever get?
And he's a
did you ever
fan.
get-
That's why he named it. He
Yeah,
named it. He's a fan. Yeah. I met him. He's really cool. I met him in Melbourne.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
Archie,
it's really-
I'm going to bring up something else. This is the clock that you need to buy because you have Archie Luxury, the racehorse. You need to buy this, the Patek Philippe handicraft
no
clock.
way. No way. That's so cool. Yeah.
It is cool.
They
How
are
much would that
absolutely
set you
beautiful.
back? With all the super chats, maybe you might be able to get one of those, Arch.
I don't know if I need superfluous. I'm actually, you know what? I'm actually JCB.
Yeah.
I want to actually start minimizing, getting rid of a lot of fucking shit soon.
Yeah. I get you. Yeah.
I don't
do it.
fucking need a lot of stuff I've got. It's just, I want to start selling stuff off.
Yeah, do it.
That's cool.
Yeah. What do you got to sell off? What are you gonna start with? What's the first thing on the chopping block?
I got a briefcase I want to get rid of.
Yep.
I got a travel bag. Just designer shit. I just hate it. I just don't like it anymore. It's just.
Did you ever really like it at one stage, or were you buying it for the channel and stuff, or like?
Yeah, you just get carried away. You start buying it. One's not enough. You want this different color. You want that color, and then you say, "What the fuck did I buy this crap for?"
Hey, you and Wizard used to really hype each other up on Louis Vuitton, on the briefcases and stuff.
You don't really need this garbage. I look at it now and think, "What the fuck did I buy this stuff for?" You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to have enjoyed it. I must say that it's good to have enjoyed some of this stuff, but you look at it and think, like even watches, like watches, like you look at these watches. I mean, have you ever looked at it and thought, well, what the fuck do you really like? Do normal people? Do you really need this? How many watches do you need? Okay, maybe one nice watch, right?
Yeah. I'm in a bit. Yeah, I get that downsizing. I had a collection of maybe six pieces. I'm down to 3 now.
Yeah.
And my thing is though consolidating to get more quality pieces. So it's not really like the money. It's not like less money. It's less watches, but sort of at the same money, if that makes sense. Like it's a quality over quantity. That's sort of my philosophy. Is more. I don't want to have 10 watches. I'd rather have 3 watches that cost the same, that are quality pieces. You know. I think with watches it's a bit different because like you can spend big money on the things and it's still justifiable in your head, if that makes sense.
Look at this. After 14 years on YouTube, from standing in front of a mountain of LV cases wearing Patek Philippe's, Archie's conclusion to the show is to not seek out a private Brisbane private club and to fly coach wearing Baum and Mercier. Thank you.
Yeah.
So much.
I think Saad said it when he said Kia level luxury.
Sorry, say again?
I bought a hat today. I also bought a Bluesy Brothers mug. Yeah, one thing that was a bit strange though is that you have to pay shipping on every item. It's not like combined shipping.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
That's a bit weird.
Ouch.
Yeah,
we don't control it. Teespring is the guys that.
Yeah, paid $50 for the items and like $15 each shipping for both the hat and the mug.
That's a bit weird.
Yeah, right. I guess they produce them at different facilities.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that. That's weird. Let me investigate. I'm gonna do some investigating.
Investigate.
I got to tell you, it's sometimes it's good just to piss a lot of shit off. I really want to start getting rid of. I mean, a couple of watches. How many watches do you think's enough, JCB?
For me personally, 4 I reckon is a good number. And can I tell you this, Arch? I'll tell you this, and
Yeah.
this is a conversation point, right? So, and I'm going to illustrate the point with this guy here, right? So this what.
Back girl, beautiful.
Yeah, this watch here, right? I was wearing it a lot. Like I wore it like yeah. Right, you look at this thing and it's a fucking beautiful watch. It's
Yes,
a
it
killer
is.
piece, right?
Yes, it is.
But because I was wearing it so much, I started falling out of love with it. Like I was looking at it and I just, you know what I mean? So I put it away in the watch box and I was wearing other pieces, and then I came back to it about a week later, and then the love just came back. And I was like, man, that's a sick watch. What are you talking about, JCB? Like, why are you falling out of love with it? And what I realized is that I need to have watches in rotation. I can't just wear the same watch every day. I need to have different variety. I need to have a few different watches.
That's an expensive price point. Don't you see that? That's an expensive price point. That's not a cheap watch.
No, it's not. Yeah, that's right. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the watch is. Like, I just think as watch guys, that I think this is what Bear was saying the other day. Like, we can't have one watch collections. We're not one watch fucking guys.
No.
We got to have variety. And I think for me, if you're going for quality, like I reckon 4 pieces, really quality pieces, is the sort of the minimum. That's what you want. You can have more if you want, but I reckon.
What's your 3 pieces? You got the Batgirl.
I've got the Batgirl. I've got a Zenith El Primero, and I've got a Breitling, Transocean chronograph.
So well, those are all. They're no garbage there. Like, I don't think you'd want to go below a Tudor Black Bay. What do you think?
Yeah, agree.
Like a Tudor Black Bay is still a luxury watch. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. I think Tudor's fine. Omega's fine. That sort of tier. It doesn't really like, it's all relative to your finances, but I think you want to start at Tudor, I reckon. The one, because I'm a chronograph nut, so I just want to add a Speedy, so I'll have 4 watches, and I think I'll be pretty happy for a while. But I'm fine with my 3 now, but I've just got this thing since I tried on a Speedy. I can't get it out of my head. Like, I've got to get one. It's such a cool watch.
But isn't it with watches the same as with everything? Like, it's more about the journey towards the thing than the actual destination. Like, it's
that's part of it too. Yeah,
more about like looking forward to get the Batman. Then once you get the Batman, it just becomes a watch. Like, same probably with when he got the Lamborghini, it just became a car.
I agree, Roland. Yeah, good point. Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Like, even when we've got watches, we still want more. It's the chasing, right? It's the wanting and thinking about them and all
exactly.
that.
But if it wasn't watches, it could be something else, right?
Here we go. Van Luck, $7. What time is it, Arch? Is it good time for a drink? Take one if you can. Tequila. Actually, I had a few drinks today, and I'm not really feeling that. I'll have something. I'll get something. I'll go and get some tequila. Okay, I will do that.
Have a Scotch Arch with us.
Yeah, I think I will. 1 minute.
Tequila.
Yeah, I think, Roland, you make a really good point there, man. Like, that's what I think that's why we're here. That's why we talk about watches all the time. It's because we've got watches, but we always want some more.
I think
dealing
Jamie's
with the wanting more is the key to unlocking happiness. Totally.
That's why I said if it wasn't watches, it would probably be something else, right?
Yep.
Because it's actually subliminally ingrained in you. It's not particularly watches. It could be anything.
That's a good question then, Lux. Lux, because for
You
you
could
it
move on to
isn't
something
watches,
else, yeah.
right? So what is it for you then?
Oh no, I live a very
Yeah.
simple. I live a very simple life. I don't have any. I don't hold and possess, so that doesn't. I don't have that issue.
Experiences,
Jamie
like
Opulent,
try a new country
dealing
or
with the
whatever.
wanting more is the key to unlocking happiness. Dealing with the wanting more.
I could live on a farm and have nothing and still be happy. I don't need material goods to make me happy.
Yeah, Arch, do you want
As long
the
as my
Royal
rent
Palace?
is paid, as long as my bills are paid, my room, my house, my transport, my food.
The
That's
problem
all I
is,
need.
JCB, the problem is, right, it's easy to say that, right? But then you get
Yeah.
one watch, then you get another, then it's never enough. I know collectors who want
Yeah.
every fucking variation there is, and
Yeah.
you say to yourself,
Hey,
fuck, what
Archie,
the?
Well, okay.
Yeah.
There's
do you
normal
wanna see
people,
the Royal Palace?
and then there's us.
Sure,
Okay.
Sure,
There's
sure.
normal people, then there's us. Like we're the
Here,
nutters.
can you see that in the background?
Mm.
It kind of looks like a temple, but that's actually the Royal Palace.
Wow.
And there are a lot of temples, and then it's actually right next to a bar. It's kind of funny.
Wow.
But then
Amazing.
there you have the Wat Arun. It's also a very famous temple.
Wow. So what's the occasion for yourself? Why are you out on the town? Or this is where you live?
No, it's my birthday tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, actually, that's maybe a good idea for all of you guys. Don't spoil yourself. Let your girlfriend pay for it.
Yes, of course.
I didn't pay a single
I like
single
that.
baht
Yeah,
for this.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Roland, you're living the dream, mate. Living the dream.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
birthday.
That's so
Yeah, thank
cool,
you.
man. Happy congratulations. How old are you?
I'm gonna be 27 tomorrow.
Wow, that's great.
Happy birthday for tomorrow.
Happy birthday, definitely.
Do you have any plans?
Thanks, guys. Not really. Yeah, tonight was more of my plans. I'm gonna have a nice dinner after this, and just enjoy
What
the
kind
time.
of cuisine will you be eating?
I think just Thai, but like a fancy Thai dinner.
Okay. That's good. Got
That's
super
so
chat,
cool.
Archie.
Nice.
Super chat. Van Lux, $3. Van Lux, $2.80. Love, thank you. I gotta tell you,
Just tell me
think-
this. Now that you're in a downsizing
Yeah.
phase and downsizing mentality, for you,
Mhm.
what's the number of watches? What are you going to be happy with, do you think?
You know what? I really think for me, I showed you, I've got 4 of these ones already. I got 2 more I'm working on. So I think
Yep.
about 6. 6 is
6.
about it. 6. Archie 5 plus 1. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And you've
Yep.
seen the picture before. I'll bring it up just
Yep.
so you can, this
Yeah,
is the,
Let's have a
you
look.
and the thing is there, it's got a very strong Rolex, 3 Rolex, because I wanted Rolex in there, right? Look, 3 Rolex. So I got a Rolex diver, a Rolex GMT, and a Rolex
2.
chronograph. That's your 3
Chronograph.
functions, right?
Yeah.
Then I've got a steel dress watch in the reverso, a white gold
Yeah.
Patek, and a Speedy Man on the Moon. I've always loved the Speedy.
Yeah.
Instead of the Speedy, you could substitute that for a Zenith. Okay, it doesn't have. They're both equal footing. You know what I mean?
Yep. But let me tell you this, okay? In my downsizing in downsizing mentality, you could probably just have the 4. So you could have the 3 Rolex plus 1 dress watch, and you'd have then you'd sort of have 4 watches because the JLC and the Patek, they double up as dress watches, and the
Yeah.
chrono and the Daytona and the Speedy, they double up as chronographs. So there's
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
I'd probably get rid of the Daytona if I was going to get rid of one chronograph because it's so much money. The money.
Yeah.
They're $30,000 Aussie. 30,000. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot of fucking money. You know what I mean? It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I could use that. Look, I'll be honest with you. You know this Helix and that there, right? That's 6%. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's not free money anymore, is it?
No, 6%. That's a lot, man.
Well, that's what interest rates are on the variable rate mortgage. What are you paying on a variable rate mortgage?
No, yeah, five something.
Five something.
About 5. Yeah, I don't know the exact number.
Nearly 6.
Yeah.
One more rate rise and it's going to be 6. Agree?
Yeah. Don't talk to me about it. I just love Daytonas are cool, but man, you wouldn't want.
Well, I can't get rid of the Speedy because that was a gift. I had some friends who, after the robbery, they said, "We're giving you this."
Yeah. Okay, so just keep that. Yeah, that's cool. That's but you've got that's the Archie 6 now.
Yeah, that's what I'd like.
The Daytona, you need to pay for that one, right?
Yes.
And the JLC as well. The reverso unit. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. All right, that's a great collection, man.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Just get to that and
you're
done.
You know, the only thing I'd add to that, if I really wanted to add something to it, you know what I'd add to that?
Yeah. What?
Maybe a Black Bay as a beater.
Oh,
Shoot a Black Bay.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I even need it even.
No, not really. Not really. I mean, look, I've got beaters, and I really just wear them maybe once a week on the weekend, and that's it. You don't really need it. When you got watches like that, you wear those watches. Your Speedy should be your beater, I reckon. That's what you should be wearing. That's your beater, man. The Speedy. You don't need anything else. That's really the tool. That's the tool watch there. Give that watch some wear. That's a beautiful watch, man. The Speedmaster, this current generation Speedmaster is so good. It's so good.
It is. It's a great watch.
Yeah, really good.
But I got to be honest with you, JCB. I think that's enough. I don't think
Yeah.
I don't.
No, you got all your bases covered there. You don't need anything else. That's the thing. And then from there, it just becomes whether you can afford it or not. You know.
But then I don't want to put more into watches anyhow. I think that's enough.
Yeah. No, that's enough.
I still got a fucking massive mortgage there, JCB.
Yeah. So fuck that. You don't. That's if you had that collection.
That's enough.
That's fucking more than enough, mate. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's even too much. You could get rid of there's a bit of double up there that you could get rid of if you really wanted to.
The problem is, JCB, we see so many in this world. We see so many people who've got 20 watches. They got this, they got that. This Instagram, all this stuff. We see things. And
Archie, are you a hedge fund manager?
That's what I mean. They can, it's all relative to what they can afford. They can afford it, so good luck to them. You know, we're just mere mortal. We're middle class.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
If you have $0 and you need to make $1 million in today's age, how would you go about doing it?
Well, you have to have the right tools first. You got to have the right tool. Okay.
Oh, look at that sub. Yeah, let's look at that sub. Let's have a look at that.
It's so beautiful.
41 mil. It's a 126610.
Exactly.
Absolute. You know what? That's the watch. You know what? So many people want that watch. Like, that is the dream watch for just so many people.
Exactly right, JCB. It's 100% right, and that's the same as your back.
Ultimate one and done.
Yeah.
Like, when people want Rolex, they just want like a sub. And what do they want? The date sub. And you got one, man. Like, you're so lucky. Like, so good.
I think actually a lot of people think that the Sea Dweller is a fake sub.
Yes.
Really? Okay. Because I don't really know what it is.
Everyday people, not people that know about watches, but
that's kind of cool. I like that fact that they don't know what the fuck it is, you know? I got to say that. let me say this to you. I really think myself, right, with all these watches and that, if you wanted to become a millionaire, make $1 million, you know what the answer is? Luck, hard work, hard work, hard work.
Yeah,
I
hard work
think,
in what?
okay,
In
well,
what, in
basically,
what industry?
I think the easiest way to $1 million is always going to be sales. If you're good at selling something, you can always reach $1 million. Doesn't matter what industry you're in.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's easier to make $1 million in the Western world.
I see.
And are we talking about?
Around where I'm living in Bangkok, I see Lamborghinis everywhere, even in my apartment building. And like a Lamborghini or Ferrari is over $1 million already. So I don't know about that.
300% importation tax.
Exactly. So I don't know about that. I think if you're really smart, I think you can make maybe even a lot more in Asia than in the Western world. Because
isn't selling shit on Amazon? Isn't that just the fucking? Isn't that the
so
trick
here's my
days?
issue. Here's my issue. Don't you that I was very specific. I said in today's age, because don't you feel that everyone is doing everything? There's so much competition in everything. The price, let's say you buy shit from China and you try to sell it on Amazon, but everyone's doing it, and the prices go so far low, it's impossible to make any money.
Yes,
yeah, but that's why you have to market it, right? I'm in e-commerce myself. I'm not doing Amazon though. But if you're like a really good marketer, you can make a lot of money online. And it just, when it comes to like selling stuff, you just have to have skill. You have like skill, like the economy of skill. Like there's got to be a lot of people that you can sell to. If there's a really big group of people that you can sell to, then you can scale it. And that's the easiest way to get to $1 million.
Can I just tell you this, Lux? If I knew the answer about how to make $1 million in today's day and age, I would have fucking done it by now, and I'd tell you.
No.
Because you have.
No. You know why? You know why I say no? So many people have ideas, but people don't implement those ideas. They don't actually make action on those ideas.
Yeah, okay, but isn't that like the difference between a salaryman and somebody that has their own business? People that have their own business, they implement their ideas. And people that have ideas, they work a job.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you can go two routes, Luxy, right? You can go the entrepreneur route, or you can go the just working for the man route, right? If you're gonna work for the man,
no. I don't work for no man. Other than ARCHIELUXURY.
Okay, so then you got to be an entrepreneur, and that's a whole different ball game. That's like what entrepreneur are you going to be? What is your innovation? What's your thing going to be? Where are you going to get your funding from? If you're a startup, what are you going to do? And if you nailed it, it's the action. How are you going to put your idea into practice? How are you going to make, how are you going to
Jamie has a good thing. Ask millionaires how, not poor people. So I guess we need to direct this question.
Okay, Jamie, come on the show, tell us.
Jamie, how does this one person become a millionaire in today's age?
That's right. Jamie, give us the answer. Come on. I want to know.
Yeah, you're a multi-millionaire.
And I like this from N3 Carlino. Okay. Lux, that is true. Every business I set up, people said that will not work. Guess what? They were all wrong, and they're still in their jobs. Totally correct.
100%.
And that's why I'm going to the world.
This is the career advice I give to people because I train junior lawyers every day, right? And this is what I tell them. Okay, the secret to life and the secret to your career is to
80-hour fucking week. 80-hour
No. Follow your passion. Okay.
Yes.
So you've got to make. Yes. You've got to make your career what you're passionate about. Like,
and I said this.
Hey, what do you call a lawyer who works 80 hours at Clayton Utes?
Part-time.
Part-time. Part-time.
The JCB. I said this.
No offense to Clayton Utes. Clayton Utes is a great law firm. Clayton Utes is great. I had a friend who worked there.
Yeah. I've met a few.
You know,
of the
Clayton
guys
Utes
there.
has their
Right.
own chefs there.
But-
They cook their own food there. You know why? You
Yeah,
know
because
why?
people don't fucking leave the place. They sleep there. Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
I know. Yeah, Lux, what were you saying? What were you saying, Lux?
Yeah, so I said about a week ago when everyone was talking about retirement, and I said I've been retired for the last like 15 years, right? And everyone laughed at me, and my answer was this: I consider myself retired because I don't work, and again, people laugh. But then I don't consider work. I consider work to be a slave to the system, a slave to a company that you hate your job. Whereas me, I don't consider working for myself or working in a job where I enjoy it work. If I'm having fun and enjoy it, I have passion, for me, that's not work.
Yeah. I think that's the dream, man. You want to get to the point where you feel like you're working, but it doesn't feel like work because you're enjoying it so much. It's just what you're doing. And that's what it is, right? Yeah, so I think passion's the thing, but the problem with that is actually figuring out what you're passionate about. Not many people.
It's not about the watches; it's about the passion.
Yeah, well,
something like
a
that.
lot of people, and this is the trick. People don't understand or actually have the self-awareness to know what they're passionate about. And there's a difference between being passionate about something and being good at something. So, for example, you know what I mean? Like, I might be a really good lawyer, but I might fucking hate being a lawyer. Like, I might not even like it, right? But whereas in my situation, I'm passionate about innovation. Like, innovation is what drives me when people are doing new stuff and that. So I became an IP lawyer because I can help people who are innovators, right? So that's like, I can be a good lawyer because I'm passionate about what I'm doing. So that's sort of where I come from. So
are you an IP lawyer?
Yeah, I'm an IP lawyer. Yeah.
That's so funny. A lot of my friends, like, they're getting fucked over by Chinese companies that are literally registered in their brand name and everything. Like, they're seeing that they're making good money with their brand, and then they put a trademark on their brand name. And he said, like one of my friends that sold his brand for a few million in the last few months. He told me that like if he ever would go into like a job or whatever, he would be like a lawyer in IP, because like these Chinese guys, they're like literally they're like creating your job, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
guys, I gotta shoot off. I gotta shoot off, Luxy. I gotta shoot off. It's been a fantastic show tonight. Thank you, JCB. It's great to have you on, man.
Thanks, buddy. Good. Thanks for having me. Good to see you guys.
Thank you, Roland. It's great to have you on as well. I got to shoot off. Luxy, you can just end it, just wrap it up when you want, Luxy. See you. You coming tomorrow night, Luxy?
Maybe.
Okay, it's cool. It's okay. See you later, guys. Love you all.
See you
later.
Be happy.
Love you too.
So, Luxy, can tell us just on your sort of what you're doing in your it's not really a career, but and you can give as much details or not as much details as you want, but like, what are you up to, sort of thing? Like, how are you sort of retired and bring e-commerce? Yeah.
Oh, you're in e-commerce as well.
Yes.
Are you like? I saw that you saw my email, but you didn't respond to it. If I can call you out or something.
Yes, I haven't replied to your email yet.
But are you actually really gonna buy a boat, or is that just a gag?
No, I'm buying a boat. I showed the purchase order on the screen. Did you not see it?
No, I didn't see that.
Okay. Do you want me to show it again?
Would be nice. But are you like coming to Bangkok in the next few months, or?
Yes, I will be going to Pattaya because Ocean Marina is in Pattaya, which is where the boat will be.
Okay.
Yes,
I go to if it's on a weekend, it would be fun to see.
For sure. So I'm in e-commerce, but I don't want to say too much
But I think
Yeah, no,
Archie
that's cool.
already gave it away one time, didn't you? Say that you sold some like
Oh,
yeah, okay, nothing.
I
A product a lot of Asian women like to use.
don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Maybe it's time to wrap this up.
Why? No, it's okay. It's okay. I can talk.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
even if I said
romance.
something, it doesn't like say what kind of brand it is, right? It can be anything. Like if you go on any marketplace here in Asia, there's like 1 million people selling that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, but we don't want to say what it is. We don't want to give too much information.
okay.
But yes,
Fair and lovely.
I have businesses in e-commerce in the beauty industry, which will
I mean,
answer
the beauty
Roland's
industry
Cool.
as well.
question. Huh?
I mean, the beauty industry as well.
Okay. Are you able to extend on that?
Yeah, I don't care. I sell to the US. I don't sell to Asia. I sell at home laser hair removal device. That's like my
Okay.
main brand.
Okay. Nice.
But I think that's interesting. Like what you said earlier. Like it's not really about like your job or whatever. It's more about like the processes and everything that you fall in love with.
Yeah,
It doesn't
exactly.
necessarily have to be that I love like laser hair removal.
No, but
or
it's
whatever.
building the project. It's like
Yeah.
a project, right? For me, it's all about
Exactly.
the project and going through
Scaling
the
the project,
going
etc.
through the steps and the motions of building that project.
Yeah, you're an entrepreneur, Lux. You've got that entrepreneurial
But
spirit.
for me,
That's
I build a project. Once I've done everything, I sell it and then build a new project. Do everything and sell it, build a new project. Because once I've built it, once it's finished, for me, like what Roland says, does Roland have passion of laser hair removal? Maybe not, but he enjoys the processes of building that project.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe he'll sell it and then move on and build another project, and sell it and move
Yeah.
on and make another project.
How did you guys sort of come to where you like getting into this? Like, how did you start? Like, maybe Roland, tell us first. Like, how did you get to where you are and what you're doing? Like, because
Yeah, it
the
started with me.
entrepreneurial. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, like in university, like I wasn't really focused on like the lessons and everything. I was selling people stuff. Like I wanted to make money. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's when I first came across e-commerce and actually I hit it pretty big really quickly. But I was also really stupid with money, so I spent a lot of money at that time, like renting Lamborghinis and doing really stupid stuff. And
Renting Lambos.
yeah, I mean, can you blame me for being 20 and doing that kind of stuff?
No, I don't blame you. No, yeah, I was doing shit like that.
We have a message from N3 Carlino. It's not a super chat, but I'll give him a free message. He says,
Sure.
Lux, I'm starting to make my own perfumes. So it's not competing with others. Beauty industry is very busy.
Yeah,
I
it's
actually
about
do,
how you sell it.
yeah, I actually do perfume as well. I do oud, and I buy pure oud and sell pure oud.
Yeah.
And I find that the best way of doing it is being different than everyone else. Do something that no one else is doing.
Yeah.
Hi,
Well, we got
guys.
ABC. Hey, mate.
Hello,
How's
sir.
it going?
Good, mate. How you going? Good to see. Good for you to join us, mate. We're getting in deep here. We're talking philosophy. We're talking business.
So I just wanted to chime in on a couple of things. So I'm using bloody corporate speak already. So this thing about, let your passion be your job, I think that only works out for a tiny fraction of people. Let's be realistic. You can't make your passion your income. But
we see that's what Lux and me are saying, right? Like we don't love the products that we're selling, but we love the processes around it.
Well, yeah, and I think you can make your passion, you can make your job drive your passion, and they can be two very different things. My passion is watches. My passion is, coming on, chatting with you guys and other YouTube channels, seeing what's out there, new releases, watch reviews. What can I do to my collection to mix things up a bit? That's my passion.
Sure.
It's not my job.
Okay.
Someone
Why
like Marco
can't-
Ferrante, his
Okay.
passion is his job, and he's one of the very, very few lucky ones.
What I'm saying is
No,
ABCs.
it's not lucky. He made that happen. I don't consider
Yeah,
that luck.
He did, yeah,
Yeah.
he did. But
It's
it's
not
worked
luck.
out for
He
him.
made that happen.
What?
But
Why,
yeah,
why
but it's
can't we
worked out for
strive?
him,
Why
and
can't
he's
we?
one
Why
of
can't we
100.
strive for that ABC? That's my point. Like, why can't we get out of the rut and follow what we're passionate about? Why can't we do that?
I just think
because you're too worried about what other people think.
Exactly. Society stops you from doing that.
You're too worried
but I
about
just
what other
don't think-
people think.
Yeah,
I
that's
just don't
one
think it'll happen
thing.
to everyone. It won't work out for
Yeah.
everyone. But one thing I
Yeah.
will say is this: you can find a happy middle. I've been a teacher, right? I've actually been a teacher, and at times, depending on the level you teach and the establishment you teach at, it can be the best job in the world. But it can also, depending on those factors, be the worst job in the world. You're demoralized. There's no job satisfaction. But I left it and I went back into IT, and it's something that I'm interested in. I'm in a very niche part of IT, and it's something that's always evolving. I try and stay as much as possible on top of the evolutions and the innovations and changes, and that's kind of become, it's not my full passion the way watch is my passion, but I'm interested in it and I know more about it than most people. So
But
I
you
think
can even do
most
something in
people
the
will
middle.
find this happy
Like
medium.
for example, ABC. Like something you could try is, while you're still having your job in IT, you could also try on the side to see if you can teach people what you're doing in IT. If that makes any sense.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I'm all right. I'm working for a fairly big company. I'm happy where I am. I enjoy what I do, and I think now I'm actually very fortunate. A lot of people do not enjoy what they do. Yeah, they don't.
Yeah. And what my sort of point about all this is ABC is the enjoyment of what you do, right? And what I'm sort of getting at is if you follow your passion and make that your career, then you'll enjoy what you do, right? That's sort of where I'm coming from. And I know it sounds all fluffy and it sounds like wanky, whatever, but I feel like as a high watermark, something to aim for in your career, that's what you should be sort of aiming for. It's to be able to make your career something that you're following your passion, make it what you're passionate about.
Yeah, and you I think that you also have to stick to one thing. Like a lot of people like to go from one thing to the other. I think Alex is probably a perfect example. If Alex didn't stick to watchmaking, he couldn't buy like $100,000 watches and then sell them. Like you have to keep building on something.
You have to drive your own train, because the harder I work, the luckier I am.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the more cash flow you build, like, let's be honest. Like you cannot buy like a $100K watch starting from day one.
Look, it's all about who you hang around with and how you see things. It's all about who you have around you. Very important. Whether it's family, you'll be surprised. A lot of
100%
family.
agree. Yep.
You'll be surprised. A lot of family don't always have your best interests, and that's where you have to either keep yourself away from them or cut them off. It's very, very important. That you what you perceive is what you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I share this as well? This one might answer a lot of questions as well. I'll just play this for about 20 seconds.
This happens. It's called the language of the poor. What if this happens? And on top of that, if this was to happen, look at the fix I'd be in. I better not try. I could always ace myself out. Then I'll tell you what changed my whole life when I finally discovered it's all risky. The minute you were born, it got risky. If you think trying is risky, wait till they hand you the bill for not trying. If you think investing is risky, wait till you get the tab for not investing. See, it's all risky. Getting married is risky. Having children is risky. Going into business is risky. Investing your money is risky. It's all risky. I'll tell you how risky life is. You're not going to get out alive.
There you go.
Can I ask you? Let me ask you all of the panel this question, okay? Would you take a job that paid you 100,000, but you really enjoyed what you were doing, right? Or would you take a job that paid you 200,000, but you were really good at that thing and you didn't really enjoy it as much as the 100,000?
I'll take the lower paid job. Lower paid job. I'd rather be poor and be happy.
Job. Like, I think a lot of people just want to work for themselves. I think the best thing, if you're starting out for yourself, is to work a job, cover all of your living expenses, and then doing your business on the side.
Yep.
You know why I say I'd rather be poor? Rather be poor and be happy.
Yeah, everybody got 24 hours, right? Like, you can work as much as you want.
When you travel the world and you go to countries like India, and some it doesn't have to be India, it could be anywhere that's poor. And when I say poor, I mean real fucking poor. Myanmar, Burma, anything like that. And you see people that have nothing, literally nothing. They are some of the most gentle, kind-hearted people that you'd ever find. Not all, but many of them are. And I respect those people more than some of these people at the top that look down upon the rest of the population.
And Lux, they're actually very generous with what they have.
Yeah. Yes, they have nothing and they'll give you food. Let's say you're on a hike, right? Let's say you're on a hike in a mountainous area, wherever the fuck you are, and you're hiking and you run out of water, right? And you're in need of some food and some water, some energy. You walk into a village that's fucking poor, got nothing. Well, it looks like they have nothing in your mind. And they will offer you everything. They'll offer you food, they'll offer you water, they'll offer you shelter, they'll offer you everything, even though they have what seems to be nothing. You try doing that in downtown New York and asking a millionaire to help you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'm not saying all.
Also, if you're like, if you're just a guy, and it doesn't matter what poor area you go in what third world country, you see some guys drinking, they're always happy to give you a beer or whatever. Doesn't even matter how poor they are.
Yeah.
They just wanna talk, have a beer, enjoy. Even if it's like, and in a lot of these countries, alcohol is actually pretty expensive, so they're spending a lot of money on that beer, but they're happy to share it with you.
Yep.
Well,
ABC. Let me ask you this. Your father was a watchmaker, right?
Yeah.
Do you think because you're really passionate about watches, obviously, but you're good at teaching and IT. Is the reason that you haven't pursued some sort of career in watches, was that due to your father? Do you think maybe seeing what he did and maybe the pros and cons of that career, or like what I'm sort of getting at is like, why didn't you go down a career path or not a career path, but maybe why haven't you gone into watches in some degree as a career, do you think?
I think to make a feasible career, you've got to get into buying and selling, and you've got to start off, in my mind, you've got to start off with a decent chunk of capital.
Yep.
X $100,000, pounds, whatever, and I don't have that yet. But I mean, it's also quite saturated. I'd be coming a bit late to the party as well, because people said, "Oh, why don't you start a YouTube channel?" How many YouTube watch channels are there? There's hundreds of them. So
but how many car dealers are there?
How many car dealers are there? You're saying that to yourself to push yourself out of doing it, because you're making yourself, because you're in a comfortable zone. You're not taking action. You can read many books on all this stuff, but until you take action, that's when you're actually doing something. You know what I mean? You know how many watch repair shops there are?
Yeah, but how many of them are just dormant? They're dead. They're not doing anything. How do they?
How do you know that?
How do they make money?
How do you know
that is my perception. Actually, you're right, and it could well be wrong, but you know, it's one of these things where I probably took the passion route within what I studied and then my early job, and I've kind of made that into. I found my passion in that field, and I've now got my hobby. If that makes sense.
Well,
and not everyone's going to have this. Not everyone's going to tread the same.
You can imagine.
route.
If you can imagine a pair of scales and you've got passion on one side and profit on the other, if you're seen too passionate about something, you end up making less profit. If you're seen as being more profitable and no passion, then people won't use you. You have to balance those two things out to succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think ABC just fell off.
It's very important.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point, Alex. I think it's balancing that the passion and the profit. And I think maybe that's what ABC was getting at, where it's like hard to find that thing that can get you that balance, you know, in whatever career it is, whatever industry you walk in, that you got to get that balance right. You want passion, but you want to make money at the same time. You got to find something that hits both of those things. That's the. All right. What do we got? Who's dropped off? ABC's dropped off. We got this is off.
Yeah, I think we'll shut it down soon.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, Lux, can you believe how hot it is? Actually, before I was on my phone literally turned off, telling me if you don't stop using it right now, I cannot do anything. It's too hot, so I had to switch to my laptop.
Yeah, I noticed in the last week or two, it's got really hot. It did cool down a bit, but it's gone really crazy in the last week. So
yeah, you're
people in the West. They don't realize, it's so funny. Like people in the UK, it's like 32 degrees, and they're like, "Oh, I'm dying. It's 32 degrees." Come to Thailand in the summer when it's like 44, 45.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Alex, can I ask you this? Tell me about how you got into watchmaking. Was it something that you were good at, or was it something that you were like when you were younger? You were like, "Oh, I really want to get into it." Like, how'd you get into that?
So I was interested in automobile designing cars. So I went to I went to School of Engineering, and I must have been sat with about 60 people in the school, in the college, sorry. And I walked out because what's the chances of me doing what I wanted to do? I would probably end up just being a mechanic that, had a passion but never actually succeeded. So I decided to go into micromechanics, watchmaking, and there was about 7 applicants every 2 years and 40 worldwide, and we got paid to go on this course, the WASTEP course, and then that gave me the passport around the world.
But how do you go from cars to watches, though?
Well, you have to be realistic in life. If you don't set your foundations correctly when you're younger, you're just going to be forever chasing the dragon. So
but I mean, like back then, like how did watches even come up? Like if you're into cars,
because there was not many watchmakers, and I knew that if I got a good reputation, I could grab quite a small percentage of the market.
Okay. So now that you're in it and you've got a successful business and you're doing what you're doing, how do you feel about sort of the next 10 years? Is it something that you're going to keep doing, or you're going to transition away? Do you think? Will you sell your business and do something else? Are you like a watchmaker for life? How do you feel about it now?
I'll be doing something watch related, but I won't be repairing. So my exit strategy is to still stay into watches, but I won't be repairing.
Yeah.
I get you want to into Alex quick before he stops fixing the bloody thing.
But it's the selling business, like the flipping business. Is it like making you much more money than repairing at the moment already, or?
No, repairing and servicing and polishing is the most dominant of my business. Selling is not easy, because you have to deal with a lot of back and forth, a lot of deals, a lot of time wasters. And if you were to sit down and calculate the amount of hours that you spend, you could be doing something else and probably earn more money. For me, repair, services, restorations, and then sales is in that order, basically. No, it's polishing, servicing, restoration, and then sales.
Yeah. So the problem with all of us guys, but by the sound of it, is we're all service providers, okay? Which means that we make money when we put in time and effort, and we make money. We don't really have any passive income generation.
I don't think me and Lux are service providers.
Yeah,
I'm in the back and I'm still making money.
You and Lux are the exception. You guys are the guys who have figured it out, where you figured it out that you make passive income through doing e-commerce or doing some other thing. I'm talking about me, ABC, Alex, and maybe this, maybe not.
No,
he's shaking his hand. He's going, no. He's not a service provider.
This is a free agent.
I am a published writer. I am not anyone with anything.
Cool.
Just
okay.
No,
Okay,
if
so
somebody wants me to do copyright for their website, then I do provide them with a service. But
what do you think about ChatGPT? What do you think about ChatGPT? Is it a danger to your
I was literally going to say. It's not
a danger. No,
you've been destroyed from ChatGPT.
It's not a danger because it cannot be a human mind. Nothing will outreach a human mind. Hey, Alex.
Yes.
How you doing, my man?
I'm good. Can you email me your PayPal?
No, man, it's okay. Thank you. It's okay. I'm already done. I'm covered.
You're covered already?
Yes, everyone covered me like 30 minutes.
Within 30 minutes?
Yes, everybody. Mental Jock.
No, just still send it to me. Still send it to me, okay?
I'll send it to you. All right. I will send it to you.
Email it to me, yeah? Email it, not Instagram.
Did you cut yourself this?
What's your email? What?
Did you cut yourself?
I did, yeah. It's my first time clean shaving, like with classic shaving, since like 1 year, so I'm allowed to cut myself a little,
I'll put it in the private chat, so okay, Des.
Okay, perfect.
Did you say plastic shaver? Are you using one of those disposable shavers?
No, I have a Parker blade. I'm using professional tools, Lux. I shave.
I was gonna say those disposable are really nasty. Those cut you up so
disposable.
Fast. Yeah.
It depends on what kind of beard you got, though. I feel like these blades, like these razors with like 3, 4, 5 blades. If you got a curly beard, they really cut you open a lot. You just need one clean razor and that's it. If you have a curly beard.
Try classic shaving.
Yeah.
It's really fun. It's like a ritual. How bad did I cut myself? Let me see. Just I'm putting myself on full screen for a second.
A little. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots.
What did you use? A fucking kitchen knife or something? Jesus, man.
Okay. I got it, Alex. Thank you. I'll send you the address.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so going back to my original question then, and it's kind of a serious question, and don't think of it as pointed towards me, it's just a random question. In today's age, what would you do to make your $1 million? Because everything has been done already a million times. Do you think in my mindset, I'm thinking the best way is to do something unique because everything has been done.
Yeah. You got to figure out. Okay, you got to figure out this. You got to figure out where there's a problem, and you got to figure out how to solve it using technology. And generally, it's going to be creating an app or something like that. But you got to find that problem. That's a big problem that needs to be solved, and you got to fucking solve it. That's really what it is. And I know that's not really like a specific answer, but that's the answer. It's just solving problems using technology, I think.
Yeah, M3 Carlino, that's what I'm thinking. E-commerce, unique products that only you can supply.
Or have a unique marketing angle.
Yeah.
Or disrupting an industry. That's the main thing. That's the key, man. Look at fucking
disrupting
Uber,
because
right?
you're different. You're different than everyone else.
Not really. Think about Uber, right? They use technology. Basically, they use like Google fucking Maps to disrupt the whole taxi industry. They created a whole new system for how people can get around.
Yeah, they made it more efficient.
But I think that actually it's really easy. Like the way to $1 million, like the quickest way to $1 million is to just have a product that's super mass market that you can like advertise really quickly. Because like later. Like if you can spend $100,000 per day on advertising, you probably already have $1 million in like a few days.
So here's the problem. What if you don't have 100,000 starting from zero? That's the problem.
Okay, like literally $0.
You can't start from
starting from
zero.
like $1,000. That's it. Starting with like hardly anything. Because obviously, if you have money, you can make money, right? We know that. If you got 50 grand in the bank, you could make money. There's always ways, whether it's commodities, stock market, whatever, right?
I don't know, man. There's no easy. I don't know. I said it before. If I knew the answer, I'd be a fucking millionaire by now, and I would have done it. Like,
and Roland, I have a big problem with what I mean. I don't have a problem with what you said, but my personal style does not go with what you're saying. About mass market, mass production. I really hate that. I always try to go super niche. And that is my problem. I go so super niche that the market is too small.
Okay, and one of my friends is about to sell his company for $3 to $5 million, and what he's selling is like some kind of thing that you use, like some kind of socks, compression socks, to not really have any pain in your feet while you're walking. So mostly nurses, construction workers, like people that are on their feet all day. Use his product, and I mean it's a bit niche, but it's also not very niche in a way as well. It's still pretty mass market, so I think that really fits like a good product to become a millionaire.
Okay. Yeah, especially nurses as well, because nurses are on their feet all day long.
Yeah, I think that's his most profitable group.
Just start a YouTube channel and fucking e-beg, okay? Just beg for super chats, and that's probably the easiest way to do it. That's probably the easiest
what
thing.
do you guys think? Did Archie already have $1 million turnover in these 10 years?
I'm sure. Of course he has. Of course.
Yeah?
I think so.
I don't think so, honestly. He might have. Yeah, what is it, like 400?
Well, look at the Playboards.
Yeah, 400k turnover in super chat.
Yeah, but that doesn't
like
include PayPal, memberships,
Yeah, okay.
Patreon, donations, and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, maybe just about 1 million right now.
Anthony Napoli, you are correct, but I don't want. I'm one of those Y-gen turds. I don't want to wait 25 years. I want to do it now. Now.
Yeah, it's like the new generation versus the old generation, right?
I think it's time to shut it down. We've been going on for 2 hours and 5 minutes. We've only got 46 people watching.
Let's do it. All right.
Lux,
Pleasure talking to you guys.
Yeah, Lux, can I ask you something? Do you use Line Messenger?
Yeah, what I'll do, I'll shut it down. We'll talk backstage, okay?
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Lux, just before we go, maybe you can ask Archie tomorrow to set the name of the show with "Happy Birthday, Roland."
Okay, sure. I'll send him a message.
Yeah,
I can't guarantee he'll do it. You know, he's very.
He will do it. He deserves it. Come on.
Well,
Yeah.
No, I know that, but I'm saying, you know how hard it is to get Archie to do something?
He changed the music thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you asked him in like he's not even here, so you know how hard it is to ask him to do something when he's not here. But I'll ask
We
him.
need to give Roland our respect because he's the
I
top
know
super
that.
star.
I know that. I know that.
I know that you know. That's what I'm saying.
Roland, much respect, man. Yeah.
And talking about
100%.
respect, let's say thank you to all the super chatters today. Patel Philippe, thank you so much. MX5NC, thank you. SD43, cheers. Patel Philippe again. Patel Philippe, MX5NC. Patel Philippe, Van Lux, and Van Lux with the love hearts. We love you all. Much respect to each and one of you. Thank you for the panelists, JCB, Dis, Roland. Roland, have you been on the panel before?
Yeah, but like a year ago.
Okay. And ABC, thank you. And Alex and everyone else that jumped on. So we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Please click on the thumbs up, smash the thumbs up. Check out ARCHIELUXURY.com if you're interested in the merch. And Roland, I'm actually checking out that thing that you talked about the shipping. That's really fucked up. And I'm looking into that right now. So see you tomorrow, same time, same place.
Okay.